Right, so Steven Spielberg is back with yet another sci-fi alien film, and I'm pretty confident he knows what he's doing with this one, don't we? And I've got a lot of thoughts about it, so let's dive into the mind-blowing disclosure day, shall we?
What did you steal?
Secrets. The data they paid me to protect.
Are they people?
No.
Let's. Today is. Today's. What's happening to me?
People are starved for the truth. 79-year terror campaign of lies has to end.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
That truth will upend all established order across the entire world. If you do this, there's no undoing it.
This star-studded extravaganza is by far the best summer blockbuster that I've seen so far this year. Right, so Disclosure Day is about a guy called Daniel, great name, played by Josh O'Connor, who broke away from a secret company that were helping the government hide secrets about alien tech and visitations. And we're talking about the last 74 or 79 years, I can't remember the actual figure, of encounters, like warts and all kind of stuff. And Daniel's in possession of a lot, and I mean a lot, of USB drives that have all this alien data on it, including military videos of the encounters and torture of the aliens. But he also has a piece of alien tech that he stole from them, and they kind of want it back. So they kidnap his girlfriend and tell him that he has to hand it over for her safe return. Ooh, plot twist. Daniel's being guided by Colman Domingo's character Hugo, who's kind of like the master puppeteer in all of this, and also used to work for this government organisation previously, but knew too much and calls a coup, taking some of the staff away, including Daniel, with him. Colin Firth is the head of this big bad company, and he doesn't want these secrets to get out, claiming that he cares about the world and how they would perceive all of this information. And he's also been using the alien tech to track people down by taking over their bodies. More on that later though. And Emily Blunt, who plays Margaret Fairchild, who's a weather anchor in a Kansas City news station, who's been experiencing some weird things happening to her since she saw this particular type of species of bird. Like knowing how to speak all languages without even knowing it, which is quite funny to be fair. And then starts speaking in an alien tongue live on air. The weather report then goes viral, and the government and the big bad's company's goons go after Margaret and Daniel, who at this point are on separate journeys, but Margaret's abilities guide her towards Daniel's location. Finally, they both meet, after Daniel was captured by the government, and realise that they're on the same journey to expose all of these secrets. And after escaping with Margaret using her gifts, the two head off, being chased by one of the government goons who tries to ram them into a moving train. Oh, leave it out, mate. Now, this scene was nail-bitingly intense, a real grip on the chair, white knuckles kind of stuff. And this film isn't an action film by any means, but this scene was probably the closest that we were going to get. Anyway, they survive the train debacle and meet up with Hugo, who staged a fake house for it to look like Margaret's childhood home, to take her back to the night that essentially she was abducted, which caused major trauma for her. You can imagine, can't you? And uses one of the other alien devices to hone in on her gifts, with Daniel bringing their shared experience together to form a full picture. Now, if you're a bit lost with all these abilities and gifts, I'll explain it a little bit for you. Daniel can speak the language of the aliens via the mathematics that they taught him when they abducted him, and Margaret's abilities are about empathy and how empathy can be a superpower. Love that message. Fast forward into the end of the film, they expose all of this footage that Daniel had on the USB sticks of the alien encounters and everything else that the military tried to hide, and the news goes global. Now, I must admit, I was expecting a bigger reaction from the general public in this scene, seeing as they've just found out that aliens actually exist. But whatever. And then the end. That was it. I thought this was an incredibly tense film that was simmering the whole way through and boiled over at certain points, but I was completely hooked. So much so that I didn't even go to the toilet when I was desperate for it. It was that good. Josh O'Connor was incredible as Daniel. Colin Firth gave a masterclass in acting as a villain. Colman Domingo was absolutely outstanding as the guy on the phone pulling the strings, and probably the only person in the world that can make a Bluetooth tusk look sexy. Go on, Colman. But seriously, what a year Colman Domingo is having. He is by far one of the best and most diverse actors that we have right now. His acting range is absolutely insane, and no character he plays is ever the same. I just love him. He's great. But Emily Blunt was absolutely breathtaking. She stole every single scene that she was in and was absolutely sensational. She just keeps getting better and better with each film. Now, there's two actors that I want to give their flowers to, actually, because they were so good, genuinely incredible. The first one was Eve Houston, who I've seen in a couple of things beforehand, but I was first introduced to her in Bad Sisters on Apple TV, which if you haven't watched it, it's sensational. Go and see it. She played Daniel's girlfriend, and she carried the first part of the film for me. The incredibly tense interaction between her character and Colin Firth's character at the safe house, when he kind of took over her body and also astral projected as well, was genuinely incredible. And she also added another layer to this film with the religious aspect of it, which kind of had you thinking whether religion and science of this magnitude could ever coexist. She was brilliant. Well done, Eve. Another standout performance came right at the end of the film, and it was from Courtney Grace. Now, Courtney was playing a news anchor on like one of the big news stations, trying to describe to the viewers what they were seeing, but also through her own disbelief and emotion. Her performance was amazing, and I just wanted to shout them two out. Two more people that absolutely need mentioning though, Steven Spielberg and John Williams, who have worked together for absolutely decades, creating some of the most iconic scores in music history. And this film felt just as grand with the music, not quite a Jurassic Park level, but it was brilliant. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. With the state of the world at the moment, the message of empathy as a superpower is more welcome than ever. I loved it. What did you think of Disclosure Day though? Did it have enough aliens in it for you, or did you want a little bit more? Let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you next time.